A little bit of a different video for you guys. I know I've only put 4 out in the last year. That being said, I had some pretty big goals for Maine content and kind of had no time to do any of them. And I kind of want to go over that and just talk about that openly here in this video. So like I had planned on doing that doubles challenge with Hunter, and then Hunter got really sick, and he didn't play for like a month before I left. Then we got like 2 rounds where he actually felt good before I moved. We just had no time to record. Not to mention he's still in college. He had classes to attend. It gets dark at like 4:30 in Maine now, so really did not have time to get out there to record a round. So that kind of completely washed our ideas for that double series. Even though we were only going to get 3 or 4 attempts at it, him getting sick and everything kind of just killed it. And then I wanted to film my get a birdie on every hole at the Orrington course. Once again, just completely ran out of time. I played 2 tournaments in my last month in Maine. Just AM tournaments. I'm not that good, so I just play MA1. I played 1 at my home course in Orrington. Didn't do too hot. And then I played 1 down like an hour south of me at this wide open course. And oh, what a round that was. So this course, Angry Lobster, if you want to look it up on UDisc. I mean, like 14 out of the 18 holes are wide open field shots. The thing about Maine in the fall is that it gets really windy. And so I was playing this tournament in these field shots with 36 mile an hour winds. Made for an absolutely incredible day. So many things happened. It was insane. But I ended up tying first, and I shot a 946 rated round. And I think 946 in 36 mile an hour winds is pretty good. So we'll take what we can get. And that was just 3 days before I moved. That was November 1st. Then I moved down here to Florida November 4th. And that's actually, I mean, a pretty big change, just because now I'm in Florida and the weather has just been incredible. I've already played 3 rounds in the 4 days I've been here. Absolutely loving the courses. I got to meet some of the locals at a disc golf shop as well. I got to use their tech disc. Here's a shot of that. So that was sick. Got to meet some really cool guys. Got to play a couple rounds with them. And yeah, honestly, it's just been really good down here in Florida so far. That being said, I did just put out the back 9 of the Prodigy draft, which took me far too long. I know, I'm sorry. I got busy. Moving takes up a lot of time. I kind of over budgeted myself and thought I'd have a lot more time for things. Let's just move past that. I just put out the back 9. Go watch it. If you haven't seen it already, which, I don't know, all 10 of you guys that are going to see this, go enjoy it or something. However, now that I'm down here in Florida, my bag changed a little bit. There's a couple things I'm working through. The heat down here, things feel different. Things are flying different, but they feel really smooth. So I figured I would just do a little in the bag. So all of the videos that I post this winter down here in Florida, you guys will get a little bit of a little insight into what discs I'll be throwing and what I'll be taking out of my bag, putting in my bag and stuff like that. So let me go grab it, actually. Okay, so here's my bag. Alright, so here's the bag, but I got some things to say. So one, I'm about to go out and film a video. First video here in Florida. I got new mics, which is awesome. Really looking forward to that, but I gotta re-record this section because after playing here for like 10 days, I've made some adjustments to the bag. Alright, so I'm just gonna get started here with my putters. First, my putting putters are these Chally SS's. Absolutely love them. Just love them, that's all. Throwing putters, I have this Zone SS, which is absolutely money. If you haven't tried one, I would definitely try one. They live up to the hype, for sure. Then I have this beat-in ESP Luna. Just money on those dead straight shots. A touch of hyzers, flip up, just push dead straight. Basically no fade on this one either. Awesome. Then I have this Ledgestone Glow Chally SS, which is more stable than my Luna, and it just flies like a dream. Then I have this really beaten ESP Zone, which is just like in between a Zone and a Zone SS. It is so beaten. It is perfect, laser straight. Not really a lot of flip, it's just gonna go straight, which is awesome. Also, I got my first ace with this disc, so she's an important one. I'm going to add a brand new zone, probably a Z zone, to the bag pretty soon, and it'll probably be pink to match my top section. But those are what I have right now to show you guys. So, my mids go Buzz SS, which I think I'm going to switch this out. This was also one of my ace discs, and I don't have very many aces, haven't been playing for that long, and I don't want to lose this. So I'm probably going to switch this one out for a blue one to match my mids. Either way, that's my Buzz SS. Really awesome. Then I have this 2021 Ledgestone Buzz for dead straight or like a slightly pushing shot. Super workable. It's how you want a Buzz to fly. Then I have this Paul Macbeth Rock 3 from like 2015. And this is a dream. Dead straight with an overstable finish. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Then I have this MX1 for my overstable mid-range shots. 5204. It flies pretty stable. So really reliable forehand and backhand on those. But those are my mids. And now into the fairway drivers. I have this Mantra, which is my roller disc. Super flippy. It's my roller disc. That's about it. I just added this Lots to the bag, which replaced my Passion, actually. It feels a little bit better in the hand, and it's just going to fly dead straight and push right the whole way. Absolutely money to have in the bag. I got this Mega Glow Cigara. I've been waiting for these to come out, and they fly so cash. A little bit of hyzer, it's going to flip up and just push dead straight with a touch of a little bite at the end. But this is an incredible disc. I have my Glow Athena as well. Has a little bit of a pop-up. It's going to push and be real stable at the end. It just flies like a overstable Cigara, and I absolutely love it. For my long straight shots, I have this Onyx. Kind of flies like my Athena, but goes further and more straight. Still has that bite at the end, but it's beaten to a point where it just goes absolutely dead straight. And then I have a Raptor, Titanium Raptor. Love this forehand, backhand, overstable, skip shots, all that stuff. Love this disc. So those are the fairways. And now let's hop into some distance drivers. I just added this to the bag that I won at a tournament back home. It's an Expanse, a Thought Space Expanse. This is my flippy distance driver that I can tone down, throw it like 60% and have it just go dead straight, or I can throw a big turnover line with it if I need to. Really awesome disc. I have this Venom as well, this is one of the pre-retooled Venoms, Big Z as well. So this one's not flippy, but it's definitely less stable than a Venom should be. Less stable than my Nuke as well. I love this one for shots. My Titanium Nuke is my bomber driver. Just flip up, push to the right, hold, stable at the end. This guy goes far. I've been trying to hit 500, and that's my goal. One of my goals this winter is to throw 500, but I shot 492 with this one back home, and I have a video of that, so here it is. I threw a little bit too much flex. Oh, so far though. Oh my god, that went so far. Then I have this Falcor. This run is pretty overstable. Got that nice pop to it, which I just love for a distance driver. And it just has a baby flip up and goes dead straight with a nice stable finish. Not a whole lot of turn to it, just really reliable, dead straight, pushing hyzer disc, stuff like that. And then I have a Nuke OS, which I love for huge flare skips or a spike hyzer, and stuff like that. Forehand, backhand, this is super reliable. This is a really cool run. The rim is super hard, and the flight plate is super gummy. And it just feels so good in the hand to get your thumb into there, forehand and backhand, so it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, that's my updated Florida bag. So hopefully you guys can get a little bit of information from this, and when I release some videos here in Florida, you'll be able to follow along and know what I'm throwing. So there it is, and catch you guys on the course.